What's good, everyone? What's good? What's good to everyone watching? The ones watching live at home. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to excuse me for my voice. I just got done with shout out to, which is ironic, CP3. Ironically, we are gonna get into that, but just got done with the youth basketball games. My throat's a little shot. Good news is that's why I ain't gonna roll. I roll deep, baby. Even if it ain't Jordan, even if it ain't Java Joe, even if it ain't BTG, you know what? I've been mentioning this dude's name, and you know what? I'm proud to have him on my team. He doesn't play small; he plays big, which is ironic because his name is JV, but he don't play like that. He don't get in the paint. You're going to hold it down. You're going to get live. You're going to keep it. He's going to keep it alive. He's going to revive just as much as this show ever needs it. A shot in the arm, but we're never going to disarm. Hey, guess what? I call him Varsity. Hey, because this is Josh Valdez.
What's good, world? I'm so glad to be back on the show. It's been too long. And it's a good day to be back because, you know, the NBA is popping right now.
It's popping. It's popping. It's like it's Orville Redenbacher popping right now. It's Mark Cuban trying to recruit his players, taking shots of tequila popping.
Woo, boy!
All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. And I'm so happy I can rely on one of my better halves right now because of my throat. So, by the way, shout out to my teams, the Sky and the Sun today. By the way, all right, let me get one more beef out of the way real quick. I don't think when they schedule, I'm all about making the WNBA team names. I'm cool. I love it. It's great.
Yeah.
Let me give my beef about it. About this one thing. The Sun, not the Suns. When I'm hollering at them, it sounds like I'm saying, "Hey, son." Hear the issue. Hear the issue here.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, like, hey, yo, son. And I actually was having people stare at me. I'm like, you know what? Hey, man, ain't my fault. What do you want me to do? I'm just going to start calling them, like, I don't know what I'm calling them. Hey, flaming balls of gas, like flaming balls of solar gas. Hey, what's like, I don't know. I'm like,
it is weird. You're totally right. I mean, it's like, you know what it is, too? I think the WNBA, they just didn't put as much thought into it with some of the names, you know, because I just think the league just wasn't well ran for a while, you know. So
yeah, they couldn't have called it at least the Snow or something because like it's in Connecticut. I'm like, I was like, imagine
it has a couple of funny ones. It has a couple of funny names.
Imagine me today. Imagine me on a basketball court today with youth basketball, and I'm sitting there, 5th and 6th graders, and I'm sitting. There you go, son.
Here we go,
I'm
son.
like, hey, there you go, son. That's great. Great shot, son. I mean, come on. What do you? And I had parents looking at me like, hey, you know what? Talk to your local congressman. What the hell do you want from me? Get out of here. What do you want from me, bro? All right. So everyone, we're gonna move into it. And this is straight up not the good, the whack, and the wildin', the good, the whack, and the paint to paint. This is just straight up paint to paint. Because today, as my esteemed, handsome colleague pointed out, is the start of madness, not March Madness.
Oh no.
This is Primera y. Damn, I forgot what July was in Spanish. I'm sorry, I'm rusty. But either way, Oh, okay. So well, it's about to be it's the último día. It's June, and it's going to be.
I love it.
I know.
It's a man of culture. It's a man of culture, guys. You know.
I know. And I'm sorry for the. I'm sorry for the butchering of certain parts, but yeah, I need to get back in the
It's the effort that counts. It's the effort that counts.
It's the effort. I try. Hey, more Americans need to be like that. Get out there and start.
Yeah.
Don't just go out there and vote, but go out there and habla español.
That's right. A lot of Americans don't even put the effort in. You know, they're just all about America.
And get the dialect right too. I mean, español, español. It's sí. Hey,
love it.
Do better. Just because it's America Day in a few days doesn't mean you can't put your best foot forward, America. All right, Josh, hit me. What do we got in the NBA right now? Happening right now. I'm gonna let you take the reins. Do it, baby.
I've literally been scrolling through my Twitter, just getting. I'm just like you know, like with the gun. I'm pulling the bullets in the chamber right now. Like I got there's a lot going on. So,
right.
First of all, my Knicks are gonna lose Isaiah Hartenstein. Like I'm just convinced. Like it pains me. Mm-hmm. Huh?
No. I was like, yeah, that was bound to happen. They had to make a choice.
I know, but it's different when it's like actually happening. You know, like
that's true. That's true.
You know, he's meeting the Thunder right now, according to Shams.
Ooh.
So, which would be nasty. That would be nasty on the. He'd be nasty on the Thunder. Like he could be Chet's backup. Or Chet could go to the 4.
There you go. That's what I was thinking. God, that would be
either way. It's nasty. I mean, it's gonna be nasty. Oof. And they also that team kind of needs someone like a little bit older. So yeah.
That's good. Oh man, yeah, he wants mad money, and you had to make a choice between OG.
I mean, you know, OG is better, you know, but Isaiah is also good, so it's gonna suck.
Well, they need. I think they needed OG more. Yeah, I think that was a bigger piece because they still got young talent at the big position, but you know, it's okay. Well, who's their young buck? They had Evan, or what's his name?
The center.
Oh, the center for the Knicks. Excuse me,
Mitchell Robinson.
That's it. Sorry. Hey, I'll. Do not hesitate to fact check me. I promise.
I mean, he's good. He just gets hurt a lot, but he's good.
Well, that's what the Knicks got hurt.
The thing is, Isaiah is better on offense. Mitchell's not that good on offense. He's more of a defensive rebound. Well,
Hartenstein is better at offensive rebounding. You're right, but I mean, the offensive rebound, as long as he can get the boards back up, they're out there. The key about the East right now, and we'll get into this in a second. Key about the East is obviously going through Boston. What everyone wants to say. Guess what? You know how you get through Boston? Perimeter defense. What did the Knicks struggle with their injuries? Perimeter defense. They got OG.
And they got one.
And Mikal Bridges is my favorite pickup. It's early, but everyone knows if you watch the show, you're awesome. If you don't, you're missing the fuck out. Okay, because I love Mikal Bridges. I have a man crush on Mikal Bridges. All right, when it comes to that, I do. I love Mikal Bridges. He plays every game. He plays his ass off.
Yeah, he hasn't missed a game since high school, bro. Can you imagine what Tibbs is going to do?
I got knock on wood. Quick. No, quick. You're a New York Knicks fan. Quick, knock on wood now. Why did you say that?
Oh yeah, you're right.
There you go. He's on. There you go. But yes, yeah. But what you just said. But he just finish what you're saying after that. There you go. I just want to make sure.
So anyway, Tibbs is gonna go crazy with him. I mean, that's his dream.
Yeah, I know. I'm almost afraid of that in a weird way.
Well, I know what you mean. I think though, here's the thing. I think the depth is gonna be better.
Yeah.
So that should help. You know, but I wouldn't be surprised if we had another crisis. So I'm crossing my fingers.
Well, it's always, it's the NBA. Things can happen. It's just the way things do, So, but Tibbs, I have a newly kind of restored faith in Tibbs right now. The come over wonder. I have a new restored faith in him.
Yeah.
I like what he's done with that. I love that James Dolan has stayed the hell out of the way, stayed the F out of the way, which is out of his own way. Because because he's seeing people getting moved from their teams for stupid ass shit. And I'm glad he has decided, yeah, get crap either ish or get off the pot. So
Right.
who's their whoever their I forget their GM's name again, but he is absolutely
Leon Rose.
Yeah, he
He's a
is.
dog.
He is the all-star of that team right now. Oh,
Yeah,
him
I think between him and Sam Presti on the OKC. Sam Presti. Presti's just a fucking animal. Like I don't even know how this guy is just like crazy. Like he's an animal, but
he is a fucking animal. But
Leon Rose, I mean, consider this is the Knicks we're talking about, that they're this good. Like, that he deserves some kind of Nobel Peace Prize or something, or like some
Nobel Peace, just Nobel Prize. We'll go with Nobel Prize. Peace Prize too. It's probably a good thing. You're right. I'm with you.
I mean, the Knicks were literally like they were starting janitors on the starting five on a daily basis for the longest time, for years.
It's hard to recover after Phil.
Phil was like falling asleep at like scouting events and stuff, like they were saying. It was like crazy.
Yeah, he was going Donald Trump, Joe Biden on that ass where he was falling asleep.
Yeah, he was like
You're right. Hey, but you know what? I think we both can agree. I know you're biased. I'm not biased. I do love JB. I obviously have a man crush as basketball wise for Mikal, but guess what? I'm still going to say it anyway. Knicks second best team in the East. Now everyone needs to stop that shit about putting them in top 5 in the NBA not because I don't believe it necessarily. Let it get on the court. Don't be like those New York Jets fans where it's like you can't have nice things. Let it play out. Let it play out first. Don't jinx yourself. Don't get in your own way, New York. Just enjoy what you have right now. Enjoy it. You're the Knickerbockers. Enjoy it. Go to Madison Square. Go to Square Madison and have a beer, have a great time or whatever. Have a soda and just watch your Knicks be your Knicks. Okay. There you go. That's all I got to say. Let's move on to other teams, sir. And we'll get back to the Knickerbockers very shortly.
Of course. Well, so the Clippers are actively looking to trade Russ Westbrook per Shams, and Clay is on his way out the door in Golden State. So we got two big, huge pieces of news. Huge pieces of news.
Bigly pieces. Very bigly.
So we can start off with whichever one you want to start off with, Clay or Russ.
I'm actually gonna follow. Hey, my throat. I say I'm gonna let you take the reins, man.
All right, I got you. Let's start with LA because they also re-signed James Harden, and Paul George is gonna be like probably out. So they got a lot going on over there.
Maybe.
So they could have offered George a max, and they didn't. George wants a big contract, so he's apparently talking to Philly now, and Philly is looking like could happen. But Paul George and Philly, I think, is interesting. Still doesn't make him better than us, but I digress. I just had to throw that in there.
That's fair. I agree with you. You're fair. You're right.
Yeah. So, but the Clippers, though, are looking a little interesting right now. I'm not sure why they didn't go harder to keep PG. It doesn't make sense. Like, he's going to leave for nothing in free agency, and they traded a lot of stuff for him. So,
well,
it's kind of weird.
Let's start with, like you said, let's start with LA. Well, the other LA, whatever.
Yeah.
Once, by the way, still GoFundMe.com or GoFundYourself.com. Excuse me. Go F yourself. Not to be confused with GoFYourself.com. No, it's I still am imploring Steve Ballmer. You love wasting money. I love it. That's great. Be frivolous. English is fun. So be frivolous. Name this stadium the Staples Center. Do it. You want to piss Lakers fans off?
Dude. Are they actually moving soon though?
Yeah.
Is that real?
This year.
It's actually happening like now?
Yeah, they're almost done with the stadium. Oh yeah.
Okay. And yeah, that's gonna be in Inglewood, I think.
You know where and you know where else was in Inglewood? The Forum. What? The Forum was, you really want to fuck with Lakers fans? Yeah. Call it the Staples Center. Put it in where the Forum used to be.
They won't though. They're not going to call it Staples. That would be.
Oh, come on! Why not? Why not?
No, I would love it, but they're just not going to.
Why didn't? Well, come on. You know what? Not with that attitude. Not with that attitude. They're not going to.
Come on. I mean, they need Staples to back them. So.
You don't think Staples would do it? You don't think Staples is pissed they got Crypto.com to go and replace them?
Dude, honestly, the Lakers deserve that for the crypto thing. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, because now they're the crypt. That's what I call them. They're the crypt now. You don't want to be called like, all right, we're heading to the crypt.
Oh God,
that's not what good. I call it. I mean, but it's like, that's what it's. Hey, yo, we going back to the crypt tomorrow.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't look good for LA when it's like Crips and Bloods, and it's like, if you can't tell if it's crypt or crip, and it's like, and you like play like, I'm just saying, hey, you know what? That's LA's fault. That's their problem now. Ballmer, get your bald head out of your ass. Call it
Ballmer, the Lakers owner?
Clippers,
sorry.
I know I said name it the Staples Center. In fact, call it the Staples Forum. That'd be a double poke in the damn eye. Oh no,
Lakers owner is Jeannie Buss, right?
Yeah, and I actually do like Jeannie Buss. With respect, I do like Jeannie Buss. I have no problem with Jeannie Buss. She's actually a sweet. I have her on speed dial. But from what I hear, she is a very lovely person. Obviously, from what I hear, she's actually a lovely person. So she's one of the few people that was depicted well on Winning Time. So one of the few. But all right, let's get back to the matter at hand. Where Paul George. All right, here's the thing. This is so weird. All right, because this is the age of the new CBA, the first and second apron.
Yeah. Okay. I was just talking with my friend about this. This just started, right? The aprons
just started officially. The second apron, the second, instead of the second shoe falling, the other shoe dropping, the second apron just. I know. I'm not good at. I have a beautiful mind. I work at sports betting, but I suck at math, except for when I'm talking about sports. It's weird.
Sure.
Okay. It's a beautiful mind, So here's the thing about I just know this much about it from the research I've done. This is meant to stop. Basically, we're just going to call this the Bob Myers Law. This is the Golden State Warriors / Bob Myers / damn, I forget their owner's name, but it doesn't matter. He's rich as hell. He owns Chase or something like that. So yeah, this is the Bob Myers law. So it's like no keeping people together. It's not that they're trying to let PG go. They're playing a game of chicken. And from everything I heard, which is ironic because the guy who broke who's been saying it all week is Brian Windhorst, and he looks like he loves himself some chicken.
Jeez.
It was right there. You take a swing and you hit. What are you gonna do? Or sorry, it's basketball Sunday. You take a shot and you hope. What are you gonna do? Which is more than he's done probably in his basketball career. Unless he's in a pool or something. Okay, so that was mean, but it was still funny. I thought it was still ironic. He was giving Luka shit about being.
Yeah, that was weird. Actually, he kind of, I forgot about. He kind of deserves that because that was like, wait, dude, Luka is like a world-class player, and like, what are you doing? Like, what are we really talking about?
Check out Living Good 09, by the way. I retweeted this a little while back, and they showed him from his silhouette, like damn Alfred Hitchcock sitting in the freaking seat. Good evening. Yeah, so he's quite large, sir. All right, then and you're gonna have the gall to talk to Luka.
Right. Yeah, like I mean, Luke, whatever. I mean, fans can say whatever they want, but I mean, it was just the way he said it. Oh, he's like, he's not trying. He's not putting in effort. Da, da, da. It's like, dude, this guy
Yeah,
drops like 45 a game. What are you talking about? Like,
I know. I'm just like,
it was weird.
yeah, I feel like the Curb Your Enthusiasm music in the background should be going like,
Yeah.
exactly. Wah, wah. Yeah. Wah, wah. So point is, PG is not. They called his bluff because he's from LA. James Harden's from LA. Kawhi Leonard's from LA. You cannot bank on just, who else is in the same state. And no, I know people keep saying how close it is. Golden State, San Francisco, whatever, is not that close to LA. Anyone that has ever been to California knows it's not that close to LA.
It's like an 8-hour drive.
It's like a big fucking state. It's a big state. But you know what? Guess what? He's rich. Not Rich Paul. He's rich. But so he's rich. Rich B. So he can afford it. Right. I'd love to see him go to the Dubs. I think that'd be interesting. And here's
about that real quick.
Please.
I've been seeing that kind of fell through. They wanted to happen, but it fell through.
No. That apparently, yeah, no, and take that with a grain of salt for the moment. But I'm with you. You're right, and that's also that's mainly because of their second apron situation.
I still don't really understand that shit, but I'm gonna have to get better at it.
We're not an economics show. We're not.
Yeah, I'm math stuff. All right, like I like watching ball.
Yeah, I'll hire an economist, and they can draw up a PowerPoint for y'all out there. Okay, says I don't know what the fuck to tell you, but I know this much though. I know at least this much when it comes to the salary part. They already are trying to reel in their luxury tax because they paid Draymond as they should have. If you're prioritizing, and this is sorry, Clay. I love Clay. I do. I have no problems with him.
I love Clay.
It's kind of a whiny ass little thing, but I mean, and that's it is what it is. It's fine, but take that because so is Luka. I still like Luka too.
Right.
So I mean. Hey, what's up, pup? Sorry, my pups are looking at me all funny. They're like, who are you talking about, pops? So Clay, sorry, man, you got injured. That was a serious injury. And you haven't been quite, and I know you still play. I'm talking to Clay, not as like you play great for more like most players. You're not, I'd rather have Draymond on the team. Draymond is a point forward.
Yeah,
he's a facilitator. He's a facilitator. Steph is just Steph. Steph is.
Yeah, here's the thing. Steph is still like he hasn't lost any steps. Like it's crazy. So they have to keep going for it.
Have to. As soon as he retired, especially when Kuminga and Pozinski came on. Well, Pozinski's a rookie, but Kuminga finally stepped forward, and Mooney did too. So now you have to go for it, right? Right.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Well, the thing is like I was gonna say about Steph, like they're never gonna get this opportunity again. Was like having the greatest shooter of all time. So you have to. The next 3 years, you just have to keep swinging as hard as you can. Like I usually don't like to mortgage the future, but in this case, I am because you're not gonna get this again. Like
I couldn't agree more. So, I could not agree more.
I mean, if like Steph, Draymond, and Kerr get their 5th rings, I mean that's gonna be kind of saucy. You know what I mean? So
saucy. There you go. A little extra sauce on the enchilada. There you go. I like it. All right. A little bit of extra sauce on that Dungeness crab Bay Area enchilada. There we go. I'm liking it.
Right.
That's right. Right. I speak from experience now. They actually have crab enchiladas out in the Bay. So don't knock it till you try.
I gotta have some. I still haven't been up north yet, so
it's not bad. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Although sometimes they get a little too much with the. All right, crab doesn't need to go with certain things. They need to just chill out a little bit. But still, they also got good oysters. Either way, but that's a different story for a different later in the show, possibly. And here's the other thing about Paul George. One more thing to all right. Here's the it's just in general free agency. Isn't it weird? And this is not just about the aprons, whatever. It shows that a player is going to be traded more likely than not if they opt into their player option than opting out, because then it's a sign and trade. Isn't that a weird thing? It's like when you see like the good news, like, oh, he signed his player option. It's like, well, no, that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. Because I mean,
I think the NBA is especially weird with the business side. That's kind of the conclusion. Because it's just the way they do it. And like the whole thing with the draft picks, like some of them are protected and then some aren't. And then you know, and then like that trade with the Spurs and who was it?
Oh,
the Spurs and the Wolves.
Minnesota.
Yeah, the Spurs and the Wolves. They freaking traded the 2030 and 2031 pick. Like, what are you doing? Like, what? Like, weird.
It is weird.
I mean, hey, what's up, it's bro? Not for a long time, dude.
Yeah. Edward, come here. Sorry, my pup. He's being ambivalent. He doesn't know if he wants to go. Yeah, okay. All right. You're right. It is weird. It's weird. It's like this is like a free agent market of onion style layers here. Layer. It's like a trifle for you Friends fans out there. It's like a English trifle mixed with a shepherd's pie. All right. That's what it is. One, that's disgusting. Secondly, it's a lot of layers. I had to do a Friends. Hey, you know, what are you going to do? A white dude talking about Friends. Shocking. I know. What are you going to do? All right. So, but it's, yeah. And with James Harden, I don't know what they're going to do. That actually, I do not think Russ is going anywhere. Clay,
okay, so Harden got 2 years, $70 million.
So he did today. So he opted in, right?
It was re-signing, not opting in.
Okay.
Because opting in is just like one more year.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah. So Harden signed a new deal, 2 years, $70 million. And Russ is apparently going to get traded. But that's what Shams is saying.
That's unfortunate. I really love Russ, man. I do. I was just.
No, I just don't know what the Clippers are doing, like, because they're keeping some of them, but not all of them. So they're like not really blowing it up, but kind of like.
I don't know what the Steelers. Wow, it has been a long week. Okay, yeah, no, the Steelers. I mean, sometimes I ask the same question. Steve Ballmer, I don't know what. Well, one, he fucked up with Kawhi. If you're going to keep either of those two players, why the hell weren't you going to keep Paul George? That's my thing.
I mean, Paul George has been playing more recently, so
he played 72 games. 72 games this past year. It's most as a Clipper, most since being a Pacer.
Right.
Kawhi, I mean, really? James Harden, really?
This man Kawhi has not been a part of any important moments ever since they got blasted out of the bubble. Like
that and just winning, you know, the chip, which he didn't deserve in Toronto. So yeah, that too.
Well, yeah, but that was different.
I know, yeah, they can thank Clay for. Wouldn't it be funny if Clay went to the Clippers? There you go. I'd be like, hey, go, Kawhi, you found Kawhi, you get to kiss, literally, he gets to kiss your ring and you get to kiss his ring for the one that y'all won because you got injured and KD got injured. There you go. Irony abounds. What do you?
That's right.
All right. It all comes around in the NBA. What was the other? So we got those two going on. Clay. All right. Landing destinations. That's what we're going to call. Where you got your airplane ticket or your your ferry ticket / car, car stub, pay stub. Where you got these players going? Give me your where do you like them to go? I should say.
Yeah. So, Clay is apparently set to have discussions with the Mavericks, Lakers, Clippers, and
I was kidding about the Clippers. And who's the last one?
Philly.
I was kidding about the Clippers, but that's ironic.
They're actually going to talk. Yeah, that's why I said it could happen. Wow. It would be kind of weird though for them to replace George with Clay would be weird.
Yeah, I don't. Well, if this was years ago, I would have said, "Oh, that's stupid." But
yeah, I think Clay. I like Clay more either on the Lakers or the Sixers than the Clippers.
here's my thing about the Lakers: they can't afford him. I don't think.
Or the Mavericks.
Mavericks would be a very. I said this a while back. I think the Mavericks would be a great spot for him to land.
Yeah,
A great spot because what did
because
they?
like they're a real championship contender, and they need some more shooters outside.
So you think the Magic are totally out? Huh? I know George is looking with 3 different teams, but Magic are one. I thought Clay was the one they were going to try and go after for the
I
Magic.
still think the Magic are. It's kind of tough for them to get these guys right now. They're not quite there. I think.
Yeah.
No one really wants to live in Orlando, and then it's true. I mean, who wants to let's go do something fun. Let's go to Orlando. You know what I mean? My years ago, my friends and I actually did that because we because we went to.
Keep going. I'm just that's funny. Keep going.
No,
keep going. No, I love it. I love it. Keep going. Keep going.
I have a thing where I just kind of slander Florida sometimes. I know it's bad, but
that's a good thing. That is encouraged on this network.
Thank you for that. I don't know. I know you're not supposed to be hating and stuff, but I just can't help it.
No. It's totally encouraged to.
Florida, it's not a good place. It's just there's a lot of bad weird crime that happens, like people eating each other and all this crazy stuff, and you just hear about crazy stuff, and then some alligator will eat you, and just it's too hot. I don't know. I don't like it. So for me as a free agent, if I'm gonna go to Orlando, it better be the best situation.
I'm with you. I'll click myself back in. I'm almost tearing up laughing because that was hilarious.
I mean, think about Klay Thompson. He's coming off of 4 rings in Golden State, and you're trying to pitch him to move to Disney.
Oh my God. No, people always say well, at this point, ESPN and everything's linked. Everything is owned by Disney. What you talking about? What you talking about, Will?
Yeah, I know, but still, it's bro, but you don't gotta be in the home of it. I always forget is Disneyland or Disney World or Orlando.
It's Disney World. Disneyland's in LA. It's in LA. Right. No, so hey, no, you know what? Maybe that means that Paul George can go from Disneyland to Disney World.
But even for Paul George, why is Paul George really want to go to the Magic? I don't know. The Magic are good. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't think they need more time before they get to the upper echelon.
Oh God, that's hilarious. Sorry, you cracked me the hell up. I can't even laugh out loud because of my I can't LOL in my throat, but I'm cracking up.
Just think about it. Paul George is 34. Clay is also old. These guys don't have time to wait for rising players. They have to go with guys that are already stars right now, like the Mavericks.
Right. Oh, let me show you one more thing since you're since you brought it up here. Hold on. Here we go. White people at Disney World. All right, honey, the hell the damn kids go. All right, I swear to God, if I wait anymore in this fucking line, Space Mountain my ass. It's a space in my crack. There ain't no more space in my cracks. I'm sweating through it, honey. Oh my God. I'm going to Epcot. I'm going to get you a damn daiquiri. I don't care which country I land in. I'll find out. You find me out. Either give me divorce papers or give me tickets back. I don't care. That's it. I'm sorry, I had to do it. By the way, happiest place in the world, my ass, my Snow White ass. Yeah, right. Hey, y'all try. Y'all have kids and then take them. And I don't even have, as far as I know, knock on wood, don't have kids. If I do, I'm sorry, y'all. I'll see you whenever I see you.
You don't want kids?
I would love kids, but no, I'm just saying, if I haven't seen them at this point, I'm hey, I'll see you.
No, I see.
I say, I know it should be hey, surprise. I'm oh God, please don't let your first trip want to be Disney World. Please, God. Can it be Universal at least since there's roller coasters? Please, God.
Breaking news: Andre Drummond tweets, "I'm in the mood for a Philly cheesesteak." I just had to throw that out there. You're like, what? How do I respond to this? Oh man. Oh my god.
I mean,
yeah. Okay. Actual news.
I'm not surprised, fat boy. I'm not surprised, fat boy. That's on the free throw.
Actual news. Kevin Porter Jr. has agreed to a 2-year deal with the Clippers. Just in for Shams.
So, and that's all right. That's the Porter from sorry, there's a lot of Porters. That's the one from which one?
The Rockets.
Rockets. Sorry. I was like, so there's Michael Porter, Kevin Porter, Joey Porter, million Porters, Porterhouse steak. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't keep up with it anymore. But hey, you know what? Good for him. Good for him. You know what that means? Oh snap! You know what that means? KD going to the Rockets. That would be.
I don't believe that one. I don't believe
it either. I don't believe it either. I'm just saying. I don't believe it either. But hey, we've seen weird shit happen.
Okay, so I now understand why Drummond tweeted the Philly cheesesteak line. He signed a 2-year
because he's fat.
Partially, but he also signed a 2-year, $10 million deal with the Sixers. Justin from Sean.
Great.
So shout out to the Sixers. They're gonna win a ring this year because of Andre Drummond.
Whatever.
He is the greatest player that's ever touched the floor. So
you know who's done a lot more for his team as a backup center compared to DeAndre Jordan has done more for his team as a backup center than Andre Drummond's dumbass.
You know what? I like that. I like that take, D-Rock.
But it's true.
Please expound. Please expound.
Say what?
Please expound.
Oh, expand, and expound at the same time. I will expound and expand at the same time. Oh, it's not hard to expand. Oh, trust me. Oh, like Andre Drummond's cholesterol. It's not hard to expand on this.
Jeez.
So, first off, out of the two of them, only one's free throw percentage out of the abysmal lower sub 50% that they were. One has actually tried to work on it. Shout out to DeAndre. So I was going to say Dre, but that's shout out to DJ. I'm going to say DJ. Shout out to DJ. I love DJ. DJ, that was and speaking of shows that don't put people in the most flattering light, Clipped, that show is actually fairly good. It's actually all right. I'm pretty cool with it. But I love the way they put DeAndre Jordan. They kind of make him look like a weird lizard person. He loves his lizard. I wonder if he's that obsessed with his damn lizards in real life. Just curious. If he is, great. I'm happy for him, but it's just weird. Secondly, I love DeAndre Jordan, man. He works his ass off, and he is a absolute leader and dog on the court.
Very good player.
Andre Drummond ain't nothing known for more than making lay with former Nickelodeon.
Jeanette McCurdy.
Yeah, well, trying to break her in half because I don't know how the hell she would.
Yeah, that was definitely a weird one. Weird.
Sorry. No, someone else. Keep talking. You're good.
Okay.
Sister-in-law just came in.
Oh,
right,
shout out to her.
Shout out to her. Shout out to Annabelle. Hey. No, so wait. Yeah, she was our RIP to homegirl's cervix. And because I'm sorry. Come on.
E-Rock. I love it. Keep it rolling.
No, it's science, y'all.
Yeah. I mean, obviously Andre and Jeanette were not anywhere close in physical size, so it could have created an issue there.
Look at Shaq and his first wife. Did y'all ever see how she's like 4 feet tall?
I don't remember his first wife, Shaq. I don't really follow his marriage partners.
She was on Real Housewives, so that's the reason why I know that. And also I saw a pic. All right. Y'all ever heard of a wedge and sledge? Instead of using a chainsaw in the backyard, you use this thing called a wedge. It's a steel wedge, and you use a sledge to break the damn log in half. Enough said. Okay, that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna pull a Forrest Gump. That's all I got to say about that. Okay, that's it. Those poor ladies. Those poor ladies. Shout out to you. Mother's Day should be a national holiday, like a international holiday for you. Good God. All right. Well, not Gillette, because she just, Gillette, the best a man can get. So, that's the razor commercial, but still, it seemed appropriate. Okay, so Andre Drummond, save me Walt for myself at this point, bro. I'm becoming Jordan right now. See, look what happens when Jordan's not on. It makes me look even worse. So
you still do shows with Jordan?
Oh yeah, all the time. Oh, I love Jordan, man. He's like he's my road dog, man.
That's what's up.
All y'all are my road dogs, but yeah, he keeps me I'd say keeps me honest. He keeps me less culpable, is what it is.
Wait. More breaking, extremely important news. Nicholas Batum will not be returning to the 76ers.
As long as he ain't returned to Charlotte, I'm happy. As long as he ain't returned. That was speaking of bad contracts. Oh dear God. Oh, that was. I don't have a problem with Nick personally.
He might be the most mid player I've ever seen. Like, he's aggressively average. It's kind of like insane how average he is. I mean, it's just like, dude, he is so exciting to watch. He's just not.
I really like. I like Nick, man.
I'm sure he's a great guy. But
I like Bats, man. He's cool. Oh, sorry, it's starting to rain. I gotta move under shelter. But I'll keep talking to you while it's just gonna take a 2-second walk here. But I love Bats, man. Not just talking about, I like his game, but we aggressively overpaid for him the same way we did for Gordon Hayward. Or Hayward, excuse me. Hayward, excuse me. We aggressively overpaid. But then again, that's kind of part of the course with the Charlotte Hornets. So that's what we did. We aggressively overpaid. That's what we do. That's what Michael Jordan does, and that's what Steve Ballmer does. So, sorry to everyone's ear. That was loud. I'm sorry.
Yeah, try not to destroy our eardrums before the show is even halfway over. So.
Well, I was going to turn on my subwoofer, Alpines, etc., but I figured I'd just save it for everything else that wasn't fun.
More news coming. Russell Westbrook. They are actively working to find a trade, and he could go to the Nuggets.
That shit would be very, very interesting.
I like that. I like that. You know why? Because I think the Nuggets need a little bit of a boost. They need a software update. Just a little something.
Well, you know why that also is?
Yeah.
Caldwell Pope is probably not going to be there either.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. KCP is on his way out. He's probably going to get
That is a very interesting pickup. Oh, I'd love that. And also give Russ a title. He deserves it.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Because and this is what I mean about these kind of older veterans that are kind of, they got like 2 or 3 really good years left. They can't go to the Orlando Magic. They just can't. They can't go.
Clay can.
What is Clay going to do in the Magic?
Because he's already won some.
But he wants number 5. I mean,
I'm sure he does. Then don't leave. Then don't leave.
Well,
just accept the fact you ain't worth it.
Well, I think that he just had such a tough season this past year. He needs to change the scenery. That's all.
That's a relative term, but yeah, I got you. But I'd say tough season when you're shooting 38% from outside.
No, I know Klay Thompson.
I know what you meant. Sorry, my bad. I know what you meant. I didn't mean to be snarky. I apologize.
It's okay.
I mean, I did mean to be snarky, but at the same time, I did mean to be snarky, but still, it's like 38%. Hey, look who do I cheer for? Come on, man. You don't think I would take that?
Something about the Phoenix Suns here. Based on cap experts' projections, Phoenix is well on its way to having the first $500 million plus bill in NBA history by 2026.
So they're going to have a very large apron.
Yes, it's their projected salary and luxury tax for 2025.
Oh, so they're going to have the.
They're going to have zero for it. That's the best part.
They're gonna have the fat boy apron apparently at the party. They're gonna have the Andre Drummond. They're gonna have Andre Drummond apron at the cookout. Gotcha.
I feel like ever since Luka like destroyed them so badly, they're just not a real team anymore.
I never thought they were a real team to begin with. They were when they had Mikal Bridges, when they traded everything and got rid of Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, they got rid of every defensive piece. And I said this all the way back to Total Apex as well on Slash the Paint, etc. And even before it was called Slash the Paint. I said with Andre, shout out Andre, love you, bro. I said, I hate this fucking hate. And I'm saying I fucking hate this trade. And I don't even care about the Suns. I don't. I feel the same way about Arizona as I do about Florida. So I'm going to go with this as well. I'm like, at least one has an ocean. But here's the thing. No. They got rid of every defensive piece they had. How is that done? And DeAndre Ayton, you think he was that answer? You kept him, and then look what happened.
And now he's better on the freaking Blazers.
He's not even on, basically. He's basically not even on the damn. They even just drafted someone who's going to replace him.
I know, but I'm saying he was better on the Blazers than he was on the Suns.
He's still soft as fresh baked cookies, bro. That dude's soft as hell, man. I would.
He's definitely a disappointment compared to what
I would trust some of my 7th through 9th graders today against him. I'm not even playing. I'm not playing either about that.
Yeah, he's not really a defensive presence.
But that's his only game. That's it. Yeah. He doesn't have an offensive presence. That's it. That's the thing. So if he doesn't have defense, what is he?
He doesn't come off like, like he's like the kind of like NBA intensity need.
You're right. He's not aggressive. Really
yeah.
Well, so does Kevin Durant. Guess what Kevin Durant does? Yeah, he plays good. There you go. What does Steph Curry do? He plays good. Guess what? I know. Yes, he's not either. I know, but still.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, but that Bradley Beal trade was the stupidest. But they were all bad.
Well,
they're all bad.
E-Rock, you got your Orlando Magic news you've been looking for all day. KCP to Orlando. Book it.
Well, there's the signing they were looking for.
Exactly. Now, and that's the exact kind of player that's on their level.
You know what that means?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not nice. That's not nice. KCP's good. It's not on their level.
It is good. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying that they're not. They can't get like a big free agent. It has to be like a KCP. It's a good free agent, but it's not like a big star.
Hey, man. You're talking to a guy who cheers for the Hornets, and that's not a big spot landing for teams, even though it should be.
Zach Wilson is getting engaged to his girlfriend. Big one there.
I don't know what to say to that. Actually, I do know what to say, but I'm tempering it very carefully.
He is going to turn over a new leaf because he used to go out after everyone's moms, and now he's going to settle down. So,
what does Jordan call the man? Oh, that's right. He calls him the MILF Master. That's right.
That's right. Yeah,
I didn't know that. I thought they were talking about his mom being the MILF. Oh, he was going after other MILFs. Oh, well, when you're
wait, what?
I thought, Jordan calls him the MILF Master, and I said, or no, he calls him the MILF Man. No, he calls him the MILF Man, and I said, was that because his mom is hot or something like that, or something like that?
Zach's mom is hot, but that's not why. It's because
he's got mommy issues too. That's why he goes after hot moms. I get it now.
So Zach went after his mom's friend. That's what happened.
I'll make sure I ain't got no. All right, I'm actually okay with that.
It was kind of lit. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of lit.
Was she good looking?
I don't think I've seen the woman. I've only seen Zach's mom.
Zach's mom, I know, looks good, but she's also Mormon. And respect to everyone out there that worships Mormonism. I've lived in Utah twice.
You did? What are you doing there?
I wanted to be punished. I wanted to be punished in a state where you can't do anything but outdoor shit. And I was a guy who still hates doing outdoor shit except for sitting on a beach.
Man,
I was being punished,
what
bro.
were
I
you
was being
thinking, man?
punished.
What were you thinking?
What was I thinking? I didn't have a choice. What the hell are you talking? You know what? If y'all like Utah, great. That is cool with you. I'll say this only thing about Utah, I will say. One, it's pretty. Yes, it is pretty. Secondly, Salt Lake City, or Salt Lake City. No, Salt Lake City sucks too. But Utah Jazz fans are some of the most avid fans you will ever see.
Oh my God.
Ever.
E-Rock, do you know the story about the freaking kid they just drafted?
No.
Oh my God,
No.
dude.
No. Tell me. What's up?
You haven't seen it's like one of the biggest stories going on right now. Kyle Filipowski out of Duke. Flip.
Well, I know about Kyle Filipowski. I'm a Carolina fan. What the hell do you think I am? Like Phil.
Yeah, so he slid to the second round. He slid to the second round. They got him 30% overall.
Yeah, because he sucks.
But hold on. So part of the reason he slid was because teams were concerned about his girlfriend being much older than him. So on the surface, it's like, who cares, right? But
okay, you have my attention. You have my attention now.
So here's the thing. People did some sleuthing. All right. Kyle is like estranged from his whole family. That's number one. Number two, his girlfriend and him started seeing each other when he was like 16 or 17 and she was like 25.
Again, so, weird, but not necessarily uncommon. So, okay, not good, but
well, uncommon. I mean, if he was 16, he's below the line.
No, I get it. I'd say trust me. I'm not saying not good, but not uncommon. Sadly,
but here's the thing. Apparently, rumor has it. So, okay, Kyle's brother and mom have both been tweeting about all the crazy stuff. So he basically sent them a goodbye email like 2 years ago. And so like she basically convinced him, the story goes, that to leave his family for her.
To leave.
Yeah. Like his family.
They told Flip to leave his family.
Yeah. So like basically his mom and brother alleged that it was her plan to like snipe him because she knew he was going to be a good at ball since a young age. Because apparently
metaphorically snipe him, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Scope in on him. Scope it. The word is scope. The snipe was like, wait, what? Oh shit. Okay.
Scope. I mean, scope is when you're looking, but the snipe is when she actually hits the shot. You know.
So I guess. I'm sorry. I just wasn't expecting he's like snipe. Wait, what? Snipe?
I got you.
I mean, he does stand out in the crowd. I mean, damn.
Well, basically, she was around him since he was like young, and she was like a friend of the family. His babysitter. Yeah, it's been like long. It's been a long process. Yeah,
she had a marked, is what it is.
Yeah, she was like, "Yo, this kid is the one. I'm gonna groom him, you know, and eventually he'll be mine." So that's basically what happened. So, and if you look at the draft stuff, none of Kyle's family was ever around him. No family.
So they still don't want to talk to him, huh?
No, he doesn't want to talk to them. They want him back. They miss him. But the family is literally tweeting, "Kyle, come home. We miss you." Look it up on Twitter right now.
Is he still with girl though?
Yeah, they're engaged to be married. The rabbit hole is crazy, bro. It's crazy. They literally posted.
I got my new literature for tonight. I got it, and guess what?
It's like something on Dateline NBC, like that ass. Like it's like.
Oh no! I'll tell you what. I'll give you a hint where I'm going. I'll give you a hint. The content of it is exactly where I'm going to read it from. So it's but at the same time, it's very, very interesting. Oh dear God! Hey, ironically, it's from the school he's at, Dookie. There you go. Okay, so I know I'm on fire.
Duke. So the brother was also mentioning Duke like wasn't proactive in like helping the family out at all. You know. Which is I'm not surprised because basically after Coach K left, like they just became a joke, like staff wise. So
yeah, that's right. Say it again. Say that one more time. Say that one more time. I loved hearing it. It just made me feel good inside. No, say that
after Coach K left, the staff basically became a joke.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There you go.
Tar Heels.
Made me feel all Kirk Cousins that you like that. You like that. All right.
Yeah,
sorry.
So literally, there's a photo of that. So she was his prom date, all right, when he was like 17. It's on Instagram. The fans found it. And she was like, 24 or 5. Nasty stuff.
Well, he looked like the shit though back then. He looked like the shit. It's like people probably thought he was like dating a teacher or something like that.
I know, but think about this. Like she knew him since he was like he was like
it's creepy. Oh no, it's creepy. Don't get it twisted. Yeah. It's creepy. Don't get it twisted. It's twisted. That is twisted. Now this chick
at the time, oh yeah, I'm the shit. Like I'm dating an older woman because he doesn't know. And then she's like, oh yeah, he's gonna ball. He's my meal ticket right here. Crazy shit.
Where's he from, by the way?
Flip? I gotta look that up. I don't know.
God, please say Utah. God, please say Utah.
Well,
God,
he's going though. He's not from there, but he's going there now.
That's true. That's true.
He'll fit right in. Utah. That's the thing.
He'll fit right in.
The freaking chick is Mormon. It's just crazy.
Oh, that's not the word. Trust me. That's not the only. There's several synonyms to go with such a thing. Several synonyms to go with such a thing. I guarantee that. Oh dear God.
He was born. Looks like he was born in upstate New York.
Well, you know what? He's gonna fit right in. He's gonna fit right in northern Utah. Guarantee that shit.
Oh wait a minute! And then he transferred to Fordham in the Bronx. No way.
No.
For 1 year.
Yes. Sorry, Jordan. For the Bronx. Sorry for the Bronx, bro.
and then after Fordham, he transferred to a school in Massachusetts. He was Gatorade basketball player of the year.
That's just a prep school. Yeah. I mean, it's still funny as you're gonna fit right into Utah there, Flip. Good job. You got to keep her. You got to keep her there. And even if you don't, I'm not scared for him. Man. Even if you don't got to keep her, as they said in Wedding Crashers, but you'll try to get away, but I'll find you. You got a microchip in your ass, bro. All right, she already shot one, and
that's one of the craziest stories I've seen in a while.
That's wild. That is a wild story. I'll give you that. That was interesting.
I'm telling you, when I saw that, I was like, dude, what? Like, this is crazy.
I can't wait for the 30 for 30 on that. That's pretty cool.
Oh my God. No, there's a documentary coming like within the next 2 years.
Well, I mean, if they thought the what's his name? Dude for the catfishing was wild.
Mateo?
That's it, Manti. That's right. Yeah.
That was a while ago. Good memory.
They thought that shit was wild.
Yeah. I didn't really get the whole. So what? He made up a fake girlfriend? Like.
No, it wasn't even that big. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. He got catfished. It happened. It seems like he was having an internet relationship, not intercourse. It has an internet relationship. And I don't want to know what else he was doing with it. But other than that, he was having and this person made up a false persona and he got exposed for it eventually, etc. I don't really have that big.
Why was that a controversy?
Because he was a big name at the time. That's why it wasn't that big of a deal. People they even made a damn show out of it on MTV. Dear God, I mean, it just is what it is.
I know.
Let the guy live. I mean, damn. I mean, yeah, you get tricked. But I guarantee you, all the creepos out there, they've met people that they thought was real. I guarantee it.
Right.
But they probably didn't at least just talk to him or whatever on the internet. All right, so. All right. Any more news coming out of the NBA at the moment?
Rumors are the Spurs are interested in pairing CP3 with Wemby. Interesting.
CP3?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to preface this real quick.
Shout out to your opportunity. Yeah.
I mean this in the most respectful way because he's from Winston-Salem. I mean this in the most respectful way. See, if you're even thinking about going to the Spurs, just retire. Because the only reason you're in the NBA anymore is to win a chip.
Right.
Ride the bench with the Nugs or the C's. Although I hope they don't win because I don't like the C's. And just call it a day, or just call it a day in general. Sometimes there are Charles Barkleys in the world, and sometimes there are Magic Johnsons in the world.
That's right.
You drew the wrong wild of the stick right there, all right? I'm saying this as your friend, bro. I like you. I love you. And your mom, by the way, his mom and his grandma, everyone of his family are love. And I know this for a fact in person. They are lovely people who take care of their community. So does Chris.
You met Chris's family?
Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. Several times. Grocery stores, stuff like that. Oh, yeah. They don't hide.
Is he from North Carolina?
He's from Winston-Salem. He's from right here.
Oh.
Yeah. He went to one of my rival high schools. I went to Mount Tabor. He went to West Forsyth. So we lived in Forsyth.
Did you ever meet Chris like in person?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I met Tim Duncan too. Tim Duncan went to college here too. I met him too because he went to Wake Forest.
Right.
I met Jeff Teague because he went to Wake. Shoot, I met Chris's backup just sitting at the damn sports bar 2 days ago. Justin Gray. He didn't think I know who he was. I'm just like, hey man. Nice. Then I was like, he's like, oh, he's wearing a Coastal Carolina. I'm like, I guess he coaches there now. I said, you look so damn familiar. Do you play football? Because he got wider. He's like, no, I used to play Wake Forest. You might know that. I'm like, okay, I'm a huge basketball nut. Well, sports nut in general, or just a nut in general. But he told his name is Justin Graham. Like, no shit. I actually watched you play with CP in 2002 to 2004. He's like, you remember that? I'm like, I ain't one of these young bucks. I mean, I am a young buck-ish, but I'm also like, holy shit, I actually like you. I didn't like CP back when he played for him, but I mean, just respect. I mean, I was like, oh my God. But it was cool. You never know. Hey, what are you going to do? Hey,
that's very cool.
It is cool.
Shout out to Winston-Salem.
Hey, and I never met. Hey, what's up, Steph? I have lived in Charlotte for over 10 years, and I've never met you. What's up, bro? Come on, man. You can't afford the time to go shoot a 3 at a park somewhere. Come on.
He doesn't want to show up, man. I don't know. What can I say?
I'm blaming Aisha. It's her fault.
Why? Well, what Aisha do?
I don't know, because I'm not blaming him because I love Chris. I like Chris too, but I love Steph, so I'm not blaming Aisha. Or I am blaming Aisha. I love Steph. I'm not going to blame him. I'm blaming Aisha. That's it. Damn you, Aisha.
I want to hear something from you. Who was your way too early pick to win it all next year?
NBA?
Yeah. Today's like NBA day, so we gotta stick.
No, I know. Yeah, you're right. Denver. You know, especially if they get Russ, especially Denver.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they need a KCP replacement.
If they get Russ,
yeah,
that's a wrap. The Nugs
that'll be nice.
Nugs would have beaten the C's. They would have beaten the C's. It's just a matter of matchups. The Nugs ran into the Tims. Yeah, and the Tims ran into a team that was just on a hot streak. And that team ran into a team that hadn't been tested, essentially, and ran into a buzzsaw against them. So I got the Nugs. I still think they're the best team, even after I have no faith in the Celtics. None.
Listen, I just want to say you and Gabe were always saying, like, oh, why do you believe in the Celtics this year? Look what happened, man. Because sometimes it just works. Like, this team was good. You know what I mean? They just were good.
Yeah, they're good. They're not.
I'm not a Celtics supporter. They were just good.
No, they just soft. They just soft, bro. They just soft.
Listen, I think
no. Here's the thing. Before you saw, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but before that happened, I'm saying the West was a gauntlet. It was a bloodbath, and by the time anyone got there, they ran into the vanilla wafers of being the Celtics, who had played every team that had lost their star. Yes, I know you play who you play. Doesn't change the fact I put an asterisk by it. I don't care. I'll stand by that.
For Boston?
Yeah. I'll stand by that.
Why? Because the other teams got hurt?
Yeah. Some sort of leprechaun curse or something. Luck of the Irish. I don't know what the hell. The Knicks would have beaten them in 7 if they played them full health.
I mean, maybe. To me, it's like a toss-up. I think now that we got Bridges, I think we can definitely beat them. But I think last season it would have been like a 50-50. It could have gone either way.
I would have still taken the Knicks.
I love that. Thank you, but
I have no faith, and I would still have the Knicks. I would have Milwaukee at full health as well against them.
Because Milwaukee is kind of sketchy though. I don't like how they play.
I still would have had them over them at full health. At full health, I would have had them over them. That's
so. Then I know Boston's Eastern Conference run was kind of a joke, but what about beating the Mavs in 5? Was that not legit at all?
Of course, it was legit. I mean, it's just a bad matchup. Again, bad matchup. They had better size. They had better size. They had better wings. And don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. JT and JB are absolute beasts.
Yeah.
Well, JB's an absolute beast. JT is still soft as grandma's cookies, but soft as fresh baked cookies. But I like him up until he also made that dumbass statement. He used the Steph quote, the guy who beat him in a championship. He said, "What are they going to say now?" I'm like, "You're going to
dude." Oh my God, he was plagiarizing every moment. It was crazy. Every moment.
You just look like a reject right now. You look like an absolute.
He did it. We did it. He did that, and then
yeah. So all right, you're copying KG. That's one basically, and you're copying the Steph is the more egregious one. That's the worst one.
And
he beats you on your home court. On your home court. Wait, or was it in Golden State? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not important. What are they going to say now? I'll tell you what you're going to say now. The same shit he's going to say. You a fool. Yeah, right. Okay. What if Steph had done the same thing? You think that would have gone over well? No.
You know, he even plagiarized Kanye because he said.
What did he say?
He said everybody was like saying, "Like, what would happen if we didn't win? I guess we'll never know." That's a Kanye thing. And then JB literally did that. I was like, dude, what are you doing? Make your own motion, man.
It wasn't even good Kanye. That's what sucks. It couldn't have been from 1 through 3 album.
Yeah.
It had to be from some. I mean, I don't even know what album. It had to be something douchey like Yeezy or something like that. Oh my God. Well, JB's a clown. I have no faith. And also, the Sixers had the best record in the NBA when Joel was on the floor throughout the season.
I gotta stop you at the Sixers. I don't think they're an actual team. Like, they're not a real team.
They're not Bigfoot. They exist. They're there.
I mean, they exist, but only them. Like they exist so that they can be stomped on. You know what I mean? Like, the Sixers have not gotten past the first round in a long time, and then when they did, they got killed in the second round. So
you're right, but it's like, dang, that's a lot. Hey, be careful. Sorry, sister-in-law still walking by. Hello. Hey man, a lot of rocks being tossed in glass houses from a Knicks fan right now.
Do
you really want to hurt your karma right now? Do you really want to go there?
What am I supposed to do as a fan? Not talk shit? Am I just supposed to be polite to everyone? What are we supposed to do here? What are we doing here?
I probably would until halfway through the season.
Okay.
I know that sounds wild. I know it sounds ridiculous.
That's not fun.
You know what's less fun? Being the way that you fucking been. Am I wrong?
I guess.
Oh, you guess? Oh, okay. Keep talking the shit you're talking and see what happens. See what happens. And if y'all get injured, you're going to be just sitting here said, damn, Iraq, you were saying you were right. You were right.
I mean, look, I'm sure someone will get hurt at some point. I just hope it's not really bad. That's all. Knock on wood. So
I'm just telling you, you know, I'm keeping the faith for you, but if you're going to talk shit about anyone, talk shit about the Celts. Talk shit about them.
I think that the Celtics are an extremely mid-championship team.
They're overrated as hell. They're overrated.
I think that they're like a good roster and they're good, but I just think that because of the Eastern, they're a good team. Don't do that. They're not a shit team, all right? They're obviously good, but
they're just super overrated. And any other year, they would have been destroyed. They played the Nuggets in the finals. They would have been trounced 5-1. I'm calling that.
5-1. Wait, that's not how it works.
Or 5-1. Yeah, 5-game series, 4-1. Excuse me, sorry. 4-1.
They're going to play like another one.
Hey, everyone, leave in the comments what you think about this. Michelob Ultra would have eaten them alive like hors d'oeuvres, bro. Like in a mouge bouge, would have eaten them up, bro. And I'm telling you, because Chris Schnapps wouldn't have had shit. Nearly.
He just would have been hurt, but
that, you know, where they say, who are they going to cover with a 7'4" guy on Dallas? No one.
Listen,
and guess what? Who laid an egg? Two people who laid an egg, especially Kyrie, in the championship. Kyrie especially, but Luka. Whenever someone plays, is like it's what I said earlier. It's like, you know, those cartoons where a boat, a jetty or whatever, starts leaking and it's like. And someone tries to plug it up, and then another one comes out, and then they cover it up, and three more. That's exactly how it was with the Mavs. So it's like, oh, if only someone did this, other than one game. It's like, oh, Luka plays well. So if Kyrie plays well, Luka plays like shit.
Right.
Or the bench players play like shit. So there you go. I don't care. I'm putting shade all over the seas. They ain't got no respect. They got just as much shade on him as the bubble gum team as the Lakers in 2020.
I don't even want to open that door. But the
it's on Twitter. It's on Twitter. It got 5,000 views. It got that 5,000 views and several thousand likes. Hey, because I'm right. People know it. The bubble gum champions.
What do you mean got what, you tweeted something?
Yeah. Oh, I commented on something because they did this stupid ass all team like Lakers, best of Lakers, best of this. They had LeBron over a bunch of people.
Okay, well that's right. You know, like LeBron is like big dad.
Well, I said LeBron's not even a Laker in retro.
We forgot to talk about LeBron. E-Rock. How could we forget to talk about the savior? Oh my God,
because I'm trying to ignore him. Because I'm trying. He's not. He's a Cav for life. Maybe
Ron and Bronny are going to destroy the league together this season. Book it.
You're right. You're right. They are going to destroy the league. They're going to destroy the news on sports.
Exactly. Not in the way they think they are, but in a different kind of way.
No, they're already doing it. They've started. Dear God, Bronny ain't even going to play for a hot ass minute, and he's still going to be. Christ in heaven.
I just wish he stayed in school, man. I just wish he did.
I mean, I understand why he did it. Hey, man, after the scare he had, you got to live. You got to live. Go out and do it, man. Go out and do it. You got to live,
but at the same time, you want to develop properly. I mean, if he goes to the G League, I was debating this with my friend. If he goes to the G League and he actually gets better there, fair play, you know? But if he's just kind of like on the bench on the Lakers as the 15th man rotting there, I don't know about that, you know? I don't think that's the best for him. I mean, he needs to play in actual games, like real games that count.
He's going to play in summer league.
Right.
He's going to play in excuse me. What did CJ? I love CJ McCollum, by the way. ESPN hadn't seen that much class in a hot minute, but he said like it's called sit and wait games. I think it's what it's called. Like he's ready to be tagged in at any time. That's what Bronny is going to be doing. By the way, I'm glad that I found out LeBron regrets naming him Bronny. Thank God. I was like, they named him LeBron Jr., but they call him Bron. Like, dude, I don't know. I get where he was coming from, but it wasn't a very smart idea. Either way, you're talking about putting pressure on a kid. Dear God. Call him Michael Jordan for God's sake. See how that goes. Look at Jeffrey and them.
That'd be crazy if he named his son Michael Jordan.
That would be dope. I might. Hey, if I had my druthers about it, I named my kid Mike Jordan.
Right.
Just trust me. I would, because that'd be like, this is the GOAT right here, bro. This is the GOAT. Then people get in arguments with him, like, you want me to slap you? You want to talk to a guy who just had a kid? Come on. Hey, right. I'll say this. It's Bronny's gonna be all right. I think he's good. He's gonna be a decent point guard. He's still got growing to do. He's gonna do some good workouts. He's gonna get bulkier. His biggest goal should be to be like a Pat Bev style. Be a Pat Bev style.
I like that, yeah.
Athletic, but better. Like athletic defense, talk less shit, but be like a Pat Bev type, a D&3 kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Although Bev, though, offensively, really, I don't like.
I know. I'm saying a better version.
Yeah.
But like a 3-and-D kind of guy, 3-and-D, and like strike the lane. He ain't gonna be his pops. Shit happens. He ain't gonna be his pops,
no. And that's okay.
All power to him. All power to him if he is. But he's not as physically gifted.
Yeah.
Fine. LeBron is a freak of nature, born in a freaking laboratory. All right, it's like a mutant. So I mean, it's like just do your thing and don't try to live up to anything. In fact, I'd probably change your name if I was him. Like change your damn name, go by something else. Call yourself bro.
Well, I mean, Bronny came up with the nickname himself.
I know. Well, still call yourself BB. I joked earlier yesterday. I said like, Bron Jr. So it'd be like BBJ. No, do not be BJ. Okay, never mind. Don't do that. I said, no, this isn't working. Sorry. Forgot the one I said, like, I don't know. It's either way. Point it, or even just go by JR. JR James.
JR Smith.
And that's better than BJ. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
I said BJR, man. Come on. I'll say, hey, either way, dude's gonna need to make his own story. I'm hopeful for him. All right, one more message to everyone about free agency before this is not on the news, but I'm just telling, and I'm gonna cuss, and I don't give a fuck right now because this is going out to the Hornets, right? This is going out to you damn right, it's getting spicy. We're going out to the Hornets. If you motherfuckers do not sign Miles Bridges, the better of the two Bridges, and I like Mikal Bridges, the best of the Bridges, I am going to burn you down like the London freaking Bridge in the 1800s. I'm going to absolutely take the biggest crap. Someone, not even me, several dogs are going to crap into a trash bag. I'm going to light it on fire. And that way, the only way you can put it out when I light it on your doorstep is you have to fall on it with your face. That's what I'm saying. You sign Smile. You sign Smiles back now. You're high if you don't. I'd rather you trade, and I like Melo, but I'd rather you trade Melo, get good picks back, than let Miles go for nothing. I was serious. I will light that, and it is a plastic trash bag. So when you land on it with your face and your body, it's going to stick to you like napalm. Get out of here. All right, I'm done.
Is this the same Miles Bridges that put the beats on his lady?
Allegedly.
Like, all right. I'll let you slide. It's the Hornets.
She was verified literally insane too, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. Speaking as a guy who was actually, I'm not going to go that. Speaking as a guy who is, men can be abused the same as women can as well, and no one should get the benefit of the doubt. Sorry, no one. I was raised by my mama, raised by women. No one should ever touch a woman. but there is such a thing as abuse on the opposite side. Let's everyone be fair, okay? Let's be
I agree.
fair. All right, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Miles, he eventually had to just go forward and say, hey, you know what? This could go out for years. I could get blood, money, and he's still taking care of the family, even though he's not trying. He's not like paying her off. He's just taking care of them. But hey, that's not the point. Point is, Smiles loves Smiles. Flint, Michigan over there. Smiles. Dude he's a class act too. I've also met Miles, and I did that in Charlotte. That dude is from what I saw, can't speak for what happened. Can't speak for what happened. Class act, nice guy. Dude literally smiles like hell and cracks me up, man. But he's big as
You met a lot of NBA players, E-Rock. I didn't realize this.
I live in an NBA town usually.
Right.
Charlotte.
And
also I'm in the ACC. I'm an hour away from UNC. I'm an hour away from Duke. I'm 20 minutes away from Wake. And I'm an hour and a half away from State.
Wow. All the schools are like right around.
Why do you think the ACC tournament's usually in Greensboro, brother?
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, you know what?
UNCG.
Keenan Allen's from 336, my area code. And so is Eric Ebron as well, or Ebron.
Yeah, the tight end.
He's from 336 too.
That's what's up.
Hey, there's a lot of good ties, and CP obviously, but CP, I got you though, man. Just call it quits if you got to, man. Just don't go out.
I don't want to see him go to the Spurs. It doesn't make sense.
That would be the biggest waste of your talents and time. It would hurt. It would hurt my soul if I saw him go there.
I'd rather see him go to the booth than the Spurs.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I think
if he's going to stay in the league, he needs to ring chase.
If he's going to do anything, just do it as a coach. Get a ring as a coach. Just don't go to the Spurs. You're starting over again.
He can play more seasons of both a good team.
I'm not saying he's done talent-wise, but excuse me. But just don't diminish your career. You're known as one of the top 10 best point guards of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, he's he's top 5 true point guards of all time. True point guards. I mean, I think Steph's bet. Don't fire me, see. Don't fire me, Chris. Don't fire me. But Steph, I think, is a better player, but Chris is a more traditional point guard, though. So,
yeah.
All right. Be that as it may. All right. Hey, wrap up thoughts. What do you got to say to the many people that are watching and the trillions that will watch after this, sir?
Well, I just want to say it's been a pleasure being back on E-Rock's show. This man is a true podcaster in every sense of the word. And I just want to say that this free agency has been a little bit slow so far, but expect things to pick up, especially with PG and Clay and those guys. Dominoes will fall. And I do think Russ will get traded. I don't really know what the Clippers' vision is here. I'm trying to figure this out.
No one does. No one does. They don't either. They don't either. That's the problem.
I think they're just kind of taking shrooms and seeing what happens or something. But whatever it is.
It might do better with that, actually.
That's right.
Christ.
Yeah, maybe they need a little outside influence to get their mind right.
You're not lying.
Anyway, E-Rock, what you got to say to the people?
Just where can we find your work? Plug anything that you want, and then I got you. Yeah,
Clutchpoints.com. Clutchpoints.com is what I'm up to now, and find me on Twitter at Josh Valdez 100. You know the vibes. I am a writer. Unlike E-Rock, he doesn't like to write. He's a strict podcaster, which I respect. So if you want to look me up, Joshua Valdez on there. I wrote about the Kyle Filipowski story of the Jazz guy.
I'm gonna read that.
I'll send it to you.
No, they'll post it to your Twitter, bro. Post it to your Twitter.
I got you.
That way we can all see it, because I want to read it too. I want everyone to glorify and bask in the light of that incredible.
Yeah, it's a wild one. It was really something. When I was looking at it, I wanted to keep looking at it for my own time, not even just for work. It was crazy. It was crazy.
I'm excited. I want to point out, for the record, everyone out there, I am a fantastic writer, for the record. I know. No, I know he wasn't putting shade on me. ScOutCast is something I know that the attention span of everyone these days is going the way of the dodo bird on the written word. Whether that is something that's good or not, that's up to you. But digital media, that's what my I wanted to go with my focus. Although I am not opposed to writing articles. In fact, I have a couple out there I need to probably print. Oh, see, look how old I am. What I said print. See, look at that.
Print. What is this? Like 1830s?
Yeah, what the hell? Yeah. What the hell's print? What is that? Copy paste. There, I don't know. I put on WordPress, something like that. Hey, but at the same time, I know the way of the dodo bird is things change. It's the way that the ovens went away when the microwave came out. It's the way that they still exist, but
I still use ovens, Rock. All right, I still use ovens.
I do too. Hey, by the way, if you're not cooking, when you're reheating your fries, you have to use an oven, or else you're gonna have soggy ass fries.
Yeah, you don't want microwave fries. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Yes,
I don't trust you eating microwave fries. I don't want to be friends with you. Yeah.
I just don't.
You need the crisp. The crisp is the key ingredient.
Yeah, don't be a lazy stoner. Be a very proactive stoner. Go and turn the oven on. That's what I'm saying. Not even stoner. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a stoner. Anything. Just don't go in and be like, put my fries in. Like, no, that's lazy. You stop that. Stop that. It's a disgrace. Same thing with your pizza. Same thing. Just come on, people. All right. In fact, before we close out, we didn't do a food question. It's just a quick one. We're going to do a quick one. It's going to do a quick one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we have to because we get a lot of views when we do food. Everyone, that's why I'm going to have to do a damn food show. All right. Best type of fry. Best type of fry.
Best type of fry.
Style of fry. Best style of fry.
Shoestring. My favorite by far.
Did not expect that. Interesting.
You know why? Because I don't like McDonald's, but I did grow up on the fries. And that style of fry that they kind of like, they were kind of the big drivers of that culturally, I'll have to admit.
You're right. True.
I don't want to eat McDonald's now because I think it's gross, but
it's gross.
The style of fry that they kind of pioneered is genius. It's just the way it's just genius. I just love it.
No, I'm with you. By the way, I'm still sticking Jordan. I'm glad. Unfortunately, Jordan probably is not the best person to use as a guy who's supporting me. But I was like, Checkers has the best fry, in my opinion. I love that brown crispy fry. But I get where you're coming from, and I respect it. Best dipping sauce for a fry.
Okay, I'm gonna throw you a curveball here. Polynesian at Chick-fil-A. You ever had it?
Of course I've had it. That was my first favorite sauce when I got to Chick-fil-A until I liked ranch more.
Crack in it. I don't know what the hell they put in it. They put some kind of Christian gay hating ingredient, but it's amazing. I don't know what's in that thing. The Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce, if I had access to that every day, I would
Christian gay hating.
You know their style.
I know. I'm just like
closed on Sundays, they're not fans of the gays particularly. So
no, and of all the sins that they're afraid of, the biggest sin is they're not open on Sundays. That's all. By the way, no, you know what Polynesian basically is, right? It's duck sauce from Asian restaurants.
Whatever it is, I don't care.
No. You know that sweet sauce you get at an Asian restaurant.
Yeah.
Duck sauce. It's what it is, but it's delicious. But you got to get one. You got to get one of those and one of ranch.
What about you?
Ranch for fries. Ranch. When I say it like this, ranch. Gonna have some ranch. Actually, or ranch. Ranch. That still sounds wrong when I say ranch. Chipotle mayo / ranch. Either one. And if you're going,
I got to admit, I don't like anything to do with mayo.
Well, that's ranch. So there you go. That's ranch. So no, it's if you're gonna go ghetto rigging things or a hood rigging or whatever you want to call it, redneck fixing, whatever. You can if it's they don't have ranch or Chipotle man. You get hot sauce, you dump it in mayonnaise, and then you make it. I'm not saying it's right, but that's in a pinch if you need it. That's in a pinch. Not saying it's right. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you just do what you got to do, Or spicy mustard. That's pretty bomb. Or
Spicy mustard.
horseradish sauce, the spicy ass kind.
I've never had horseradish sauce. I've had
Oh,
horseradish, but
horseradish itself, the plain, already good. Horseradish sauce, great. I thought. Sorry, I lisped like hell.
I'll have to listen to that.
I got you. All right, just two more. We'll get out of here. Best cheese to put on a grilled cheese sandwich.
Wow, you're coming with the heavy hitters.
That's kind of the point.
All right, I got to go cheddar here. I mean, come on, there's no.
Hey, or you can do a combination of two if you want to.
Combination of
Cheddar is good. Cheddar's good.
Cheddar. I don't like American. I like Swiss. Swiss is good.
I like that.
I think American cheese is just really not nice.
It just is what it is. It's just like
actually, I switch from Swiss to mozzarella.
Oh, now you're talking. Can you put it because you put tomatoes on there with basil and make a caprese grilled cheese? That's what you'd do. And I'm not even going to correct you on that. I'm not even correct you on that.
Italian way of doing it. Yes.
Okay. Although I love that actually. I would say Havarti. That would be mine. But I love that. Havarti and some Kobe Jack maybe. But I love that answer. I love that. That a caprese, we'll call it a grilled cheese, but we're lightly grilled cheese. I love it though. That's good. Man of class. I'm an aristocrat. I like it. All right. Okay. One more thing. That's it. It's food wise. You eat meat, right?
Oh, every day.
You eat fish? You eat fish?
Yes.
And this includes shellfish. Don't be shellfish. No,
I eat any seafood.
Good, my man. Favorite top three favorite types of seafood. Bam, hit it, go. And if you want me to, I can go first if you want me to.
Salmon number one, easy.
What?
Salmon number one.
Okay.
Number two, I have to go shrimp. Number three, I got to go octopus. Go fancy.
How do you prepare the shrimp? God, mosquitoes are kicking my ass.
that one's harder. I'm not gonna lie.
I know what I'd say, but yeah.
I grilled with some like lemon in that.
There you go. I knew I liked you. I knew I liked you. There you go. On a skewer.
Oh.
And like when you're at the beach, I've had this question like beach food. Oh, this and that. I'm like, who the hell said it? Who's dumbass said it? God, can't remember who said it. It was stupid. It was Jordan, I think. It was Jordan Engate. It was like someone said a burger. I'm like, okay, time out. You're not eating a burger on the beach. I mean, you can, but come on, man. We're talking about beach food. I said
like oceanic food on the beach,
I said you get some grilled shrimp on a skewer. You put some kebab style with some green peppers, red peppers, onions, maybe potatoes if you got red roasted potatoes if you got it, and you eat it from that because you only need one hand. I said maybe fish tacos. Like he said, you talking about a burger? I'm like, bro, what are you gonna say? A steak next? What am I gonna eat a steak on the beach? Not the hell. No, one of them is at hot dogs. I'm like, you're boring. Get out of here. You guys aren't even thinking. You're not expanding your horizons. Come on. There you go. I like that though. Lemon especially. Lemon and lime.
Yes. And yourself? I want to hear it.
Maybe a little mango salsa, by the way, if you have any out of pinch.
Yes, mango salsa I've had. Very good.
Oh, okay, Bella. Or in this case, te amo. Oh. Myself. Well, other than the grilled shrimp. Oh no, crab. Crab is number one. Not a question. Doesn't matter what kind. Doesn't matter.
Crab's good.
Lump crab. It can be on. I'm gonna go green eggs and ham. I'm gonna go Dr. Seuss here. It could be in a house. It could be with a mouse. It could be on in the sand. It could be anything. I don't give a rat's ass if it's green eggs and ham. I love crab. Sam I am. Yeah.
That's right.
I love it. I love. Kid. Damn. But specifically steamed crab. That's the way I like it.
Steamed crab. I like that.
Steamed crab, baby. What? And if it comes in the poor bastard, if it comes within the poor bastard, I will not let your sacrifice go in vain. If it doesn't come in the poor bastard, I will definitely still not let your sacrifice go in vain. Have you ever had crab wontons? Bomb as fuck, by the way. No, but saying just in general, they're delicious. Steamed crab wontons. Oh. Second, number 2, raw oysters, baby. I don't eat fried oysters. I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them in it with the mouse. I do not like raw anything but raw oysters as long as they're fresh on the half shell. If they're in a good spot near a coast, I love the taste of them. I know they're funky, but don't do a rookie mistake. You swallow the suckers. You swallow them. Or you put lemon on them. You got horseradish to go with it, maybe as an after on a cracker, something like that. A cracker with a cracker. So it's crackers like crackers. You know what are you gonna do? Right. So I
love it.
It's great. Cape Cod, especially Cape Cod ones. Oh, they're so good. Blue crab, by the way, is my favorite. Maryland blue crab is my favorite. I never said that, but still my favorite. Dungeness crab would be second. Alaskan king crab, North Carolina king crab, still delicious. All right. This one now, this is tough. Swordfish.
I like that.
It's a tie between swordfish and shark.
Yeah, shark I never had.
I caught a Mako shark off the coast of North Carolina, coast of Atlantic Beach.
You're like a real country American. Like you just catch your own fish. Like you don't even go to the restaurant. It's just your own thing. Right?
No, I just I don't hunt or fish unless I'm going to put it back or I'm going to eat it. And so I caught a Mako shark, and no, I'm not. No, trust me, I'm not that one. I know how to do things. I know things, but Mako shark, man, we cut that sucker up, skinned it. That and it was the best meat I've ever. It was the best, arguably best meat I've ever had. Probably the best seafood. But because it's so hard to get, I'm going to go with swordfish. Swordfish it's like eating a freaking steak, but seafood style.
Yeah, so swordfish is great. So I've only had it like a couple, but it's great.
It's great. You split it with a date. You split it with your date. Man, woman, all the in between. Doesn't matter whoever your significant other is. You go out, you can split it. Do like instead of ahi tuna, do like an ahi swordfish. A little sesame on the outside. A little bit of spicy kind of wasabi thing. You ain't gonna regret it. I know. See, I'm drooling too. You can't see. I'm drooling too. And then if on the side, maybe just a little bit of jasmine rice, something like that.
Jasmine rice is good.
Or some couscous or wild rice. Either one. You could go either way. Hey, any kind of grain. That's where you go. You guys know it now. Maybe put some avocado in that sucker like a roll, maybe. Hey, watch out. All right, everyone. I know. Hey, see, look, our numbers went up already when we're talking about food. I told you.
Are you serious?
I'm not joking. I'm serious.
Where do you see the numbers? Can I see the numbers or no? Is it on your end?
I'll show it. I'll show them to you. Yeah, it's not just the live viewers; it's the analytics in general. They love food, man.
They get the bat signal for the food as soon as you mention it, and then it's like they come drilling in.
Oh, damn! I knew I forgot something. Damn it! All right, I'll go kick it. Oh, bitch, mosquitoes. All right, anyone like to eat mosquitoes? Come over here, please.
Oh boy.
No, please eat them. I don't care. I don't care what you're into. I won't judge. Just eat the damn mosquitoes. All right, guys. Thank you so much. By the way, you can find me at Living Good 09 at Twitter, X, Twix, etc. Hasta mañana. Mucho gusto for watching. I really appreciate it. We can't thank you enough. We love the support. Sorry that it's been a little inconsistent. Just, holding it down. Dubs today, baby.
Shout out to you. Shout out to the family. Much love. We'll meet again soon.
Shout out to JV, also known as Vars, the T or Vars for short. It's getting close. It's getting shorter. Soon it'll just be Bleh.
Whatever you want. It's whatever you want, you rock. Whatever you want.
I like it. I'm calling you just like varsity. Hey, maybe you'll get to all state here soon. That's all good.
Ooh, all state, or maybe even all American. Sheesh.
You're on your way, man. You're on your way. Hey, but he's only with us a couple times a week or whenever he can manage it. We're happy to have you, Josh. Thank you so much for being on here. In the meantime, y'all stay safe. Stay the fuck away from these mosquitoes. I swear to Christ, I'm gonna kill this damn species. I don't know how I will. By the way, write in the comments section on any of these platforms and tell me if I don't like to believe that there is no species that is worthless to the world. Prove me wrong on mosquitoes. God bless America. God in heaven. Please prove me wrong because I know mosquitoes are fucking worthless. All right, I'm done. Especially my lily ass white skin. Dear Christ. All right. Take it easy. Talk to y'all soon if I'm not eaten alive first. Peace.